I am devastated. Ooh, there's a jet.
To be discussed off camera first, because there's certain parts of it that I'll never tell.
This is one of my biggest regrets of this trip. Yarmouth might be the home of the friendliest Nova Scotians. Arrived in Yarmouth, and our first stop is Tusket Falls Brewing, which is just outside the downtown core, and it's kind of just outside in a nice way because it feels like you're just out in nature. So it's 11 a.m. and I'm starting with a flight of beer, and the most interesting one that I wanted to try is called I Park for Free. Very interesting. What's great about it is it's a sour, but it's not too sweet. So you could drink a pint and it would be totally fine. I really like it. If you like a kind of thin crust pizza or flatbread that is super light, this is fantastic. It's not heavy at all. You can come and get a drink and have a bite, and you don't feel like you have to go home and take a nap, because we've got so much more food to eat.
Heard Anchored Grounds has great coffee, but when we stopped in, the doors were open, but no one was home. I think they forgot to lock the door when they closed.
I'm here at Hakuna Matata Ice Cream, one of the few places in Nova Scotia where they actually make the ice cream themselves. A lot of great ice cream comes out of Scottsburn and Farmers, but this place has its own unique flavors. So I am trying the dill pickle and then also the ghost pepper. I don't actually like dill pickle chips, but this is really great. It tastes like dill pickle chips, but the ice cream makes it better, and they put like a little pickle on top, which I like. Now, the ghost pepper. So ghost pepper is supposed to be one of the hottest. They do warn you that it's spicy, but when I asked how spicy it was, they did say the ice cream aspect of it helps cool it down. So, definitely spicy. You can feel it in your throat, but not too spicy at all. And it also is garnished with a little cherry, which is very cute. So today didn't go as expected, but it was actually really nice to discover this hiking trail. You can walk out for quite a while all the way to the point and come around. We met this lovely, lovely woman who told us that this was God's country and pointed out the lighthouse that is the Tusket River Lighthouse, and said that as a child she spent lots of time there.
Wedgeport is a good place.
Yeah.
Everybody loves everybody, and everybody helps everybody.
Tusket Island Tours lives up to the hype. Simon takes you to his family's fishing shanty and shares what it's like to be a fisherman now, but also what it was like for his family over generations.
We call upon those who sail the sea, where the salt in the air makes it easy to breathe. Where your livelihood depends on merely a hunch while the rest have their breakfast, we have our lunch. The Blue Nose is gone, but her legacy will sail from the Tusket Islands to the Cabot Trail. The deckhand, the mate, the skipper, and Faye stay clear of where the shipwreck awaits. So we have a strong drink as a toast to the land, like our grandparents before us, with iPhone in hand. These words that I read, may they always ring true. May your eyes be red, but your nose Vive l'eau. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sunny, don't go away. I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong.
So disappointed last night to get in, and we didn't have time to eat dinner at the Argyler Lodge, and we already knew it was going to be good because we had the chowder and the lobster roll at Cape Horseshoe, and I heard that it was this recipe. So we missed it. However, last night we did have a s'mores cheesecake, which was so unbelievable. I would just come here just for that. The special omelet of the day is lobster. And when they were describing it, they forgot what kind of cheese it is. And I said, I don't care. It's lobster. You had me there. This is the kind of place, when they call it a lobster omelet, there's lots of lobster. This is one of my regrets of this trip, and we arrived late, so we didn't really appreciate how beautiful it is. And so we're leaving because we have so much to see and do today, and I honestly could just spend a couple days here.
Watch me.
I was not looking forward to the village. I kind of thought it was like other historic villages, recreations that I've experienced and been bored by, but this was actually really interesting and we had a lot of fun. And I met so many people that had seen my first video about Yarmouth. I would say the village is fantastic if you have kids, but also I can understand that parents might get a lot more out of it in that they appreciate just how interesting this place is. You can't get seafood more fresh than across from a wharf. We are at Dennis Point Cafe and Wharf, and I've heard it's one of the best places to have seafood, especially lobster. We are trying the creamed lobster, and if you've never had creamed lobster before, it is unique to Yarmouth. Oh, this is good lobster. After that creamed lobster sandwich, I had full intention of hiking Pubnico Point Trail, which is supposed to be beautiful. And I don't know if you can see, there are these gentle giants above us. There's this huge wind farm, which is pretty crazy to see within the wilderness. Those I like. The one thing I don't like is I heard that I needed to wear a bell because there are some bears out right now. So I've never seen a bear in nature, and I'm kind of a pansy. So I think instead I'm gonna head back, find something else to eat. I am devastated. One of the things I was looking forward to most was coming to Yarmouth and eating at Red Cap restaurant. So I really wanted to try the Acadian sampler platter. I want to try more Acadian food. And then also I heard the haddock and lobster sauce was amazing. But it's Wednesday and they're open from Thursday onward to the weekend. There was one spot on my list that I almost forgot to go to, and then when we were driving back, we were going to go to Tusket, and I saw this sign and I said, stop the car! So we're going to go try some nasturtium butter and some other things. I am so excited to be here. Seriously, Yarmouth is the best.
Bernice knew the way to my heart was through food, and so she lured me in with a promise of nasturtium butter. I learned so much about Acadians, history, and also, did you know Acadians ate sunchokes before they started planting potatoes?
Every time that you come to the garden, I use whatever we have.
There are lots of activities at Trout Point Lodge, like hiking, canoeing, kayaking, but the first thing we wanted to do was go to the wood-fired hot tub. The lodge is located in the UNESCO Southwestern Nova Biosphere Reserve, and the views here are gorgeous.
Good morning from Trout Point Lodge. We're having breakfast here and we were going to eat inside, but today is a beautiful morning. It's a bit overcast but still warm, and how can you beat having breakfast with just this incredible view of the river? Could not leave Yarmouth a second time without trying Rappie pie. So we went to the dinner plate, and although inside I love all of the little booths, we decided to eat outside because we don't have a lot of outdoor dining days left. So we're at their picnic tables across the street and just on the river. A lot of people described Rappie pie in a negative way. I thought I really wouldn't like it, but actually I really like this. And with that, we are leaving, heading back home to Canful. We're taking Highway 1 back, just driving through Clare right now. And because so many people have said to us that we need to discover Clare, we're thinking maybe it needs its own trip.